Hi, it's Evangeline, and today we are looking at the Goal Zero Light the Life Minis with shades here at etrailer.com. So these are really portable, versatile, durable lights that you can hang up. Here we have it on our camper, you can put it in your tent, you can even put it in your backyard. So let's take a look at some of its features. So this comes in a set of 4 with different colored shades, but you can also get an individual Light the Life Mini that comes with a white shade. So these are very bright, a lot brighter than your normal fairy lights with 110 lumens at their highest setting, but you can also adjust them. So this is at its lower setting, or turn it off with this nice switch here at the top. So as you can see, it has a bright but also warm light. So I think it would be great when you want to use it for parties, when you want to hang out beside your camper, put it around your tent, because it really just gives off a lot more light than a small fairy light would. So the Light the Life Minis can be powered with this USB cord. So right here, if you have anything like a power bank or anything with a USB port, you can just plug that right in, and we have it here on our Goal Zero Lighthouse Core. So that's another light that has its own USB port here. So that's powering all 4 of our Light the Life Minis. So this is what it looks like with the different colored shades on our lights instead of the white shades. So we have the green, the yellow, the red, and the blue over there. So this is just what it looks like on our camper here in the dark. So now that you've seen what they look like here on our camper in the dark, I'll turn the lights on so that we can really look at all the other features. So we have them here all set out, and the way it works is they have cables on each side. So one is plugged right into our USB port, so that's why that light is on. And here on the other end is where you can connect them with the other Light the Life Minis. So you just plug in the other light, and that turns on as well, just like that. So you can plug up to 4 of these minis. So the shades can also be moved, and right here it's great to be used as an area light, but if you move the shade forward and it stops right there, it has a more focused beam. So just make sure you don't touch right where it says high. So our set of 4 comes with 1, 2, 3, 4 Light the Life Minis with white shades and 4 different colored shades, so blue, orange, yellow, and green, for carabiners, so that you can just attach them to different things like your camper or pool or ropes, and then little 4 twist ties to just keep the cable wrapped in, and this nice little mesh bag just to keep it all secured and stored away. So the minis have this really long cable here, which is great for when you're decorating, putting them up, so that you can put them in different places. And we measured it from the end of the hub to the end of the USB port, and it's 43 inches long. So maybe that measurement will help you figure out how far apart you can put them, and just add that or multiply it by 4, because you have 1, 2, 3, 4 minis here. So the shades are really easy to take off. You just pull them off, and this is a nice rubber, which I actually think will help absorb the shock and help keep your lights a lot more sturdy and durable. So let's look at the light itself. So we have it here. You can feel the nice hard plastic around it, and this does say it gets hot, but when we had it lit up for about 15 minutes, I could still touch it without burning myself, so that's pretty nice to have as a safety feature. So to change the shades, we have here the orange shade, and you just pop that onto the light around that lip on the end, so you can have it here resting on the lip for a more pointed beam, or you can have it up to the base for a larger area light effect. So I like how nice and durable they are with the rubber outside and the hard plastic inside protecting the bulb. One thing to note is that you should not use more than 4 and connect them together. I tried it and I noticed that the light intensity decreases, so not the best idea if you want to get the most out of your minis. I also like how easy they were to just attach to things. They come with these little carabiners, and those I just used to attach around the hub and hang up wherever I needed to put them, so you can use the carabiners in different spots, and there's just all these different options for adaptability and adjusting to your different situations. This is the Lighthouse Micro Flash. The Crush Light Chroma Solar Lantern with its different colors. The Crush Light Solar Lantern at its highest intensity. The Lighthouse Core. The Light Alive Minis with shades. So the one on the right has the red shade on. So in terms of ambient lighting, actually these all emit a good amount of light. Surprisingly, even the Light Alive Minis have a really strong beam. But for ambient lighting, you can see how the Lighthouse Core here really spreads out with its 430 lumens, which is definitely the highest amount of lumens of all the lights. So now we're gonna see and compare how powerful the beams of each light are. So we have here the Lighthouse Micro. Now we have the Lighthouse Core in its half-light directional mode at highest intensity. Now we have the Light Alive Mini, just one of the lamps. This is in medium mode, and this is at its highest intensity. This is the Crush Light Solar Lantern at its highest intensity, at its medium intensity, and at its low intensity. This is the Crush Light Chroma with green, aqua, blue, pink, red, and warm or yellow. So now you can see the difference between the ambient lighting and the beam intensity of the different lights. So the one with the strongest beam intensity was the Lighthouse Micro in its flashlight mode, as well as the Light Alive Mini. So final thoughts about these lights is, I like how they're a good mix of utility and aesthetic. Like you can change the colors, you can change the light intensity. They have really long cords, so you can move them around to different spots. And they're USB powered, so they're very portable. So I really like how, if you're creative, there's so many ways you can use these lights for your little adventures. So that was a look at the Goal Zero Light Alive Minis with shades here at etrailer.com.